Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Raven. What's going on? What's good? How you been? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo. Okay, it's going to be another scorcher day. It's going to be really hot, and you already know. Oh my goodness. Like, I got my little regular fan of me and stuff like that. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, how you doing? I guess you already noticed I did my hair over anyway. So, I want to talk in reference to, have you ever went to go visit someone or, was at a location and you heard the people that you were working around or went to go see, they were talking about you. Like, they would talk about you in an ill manner. Like, they were saying some really fucked up things about you. And you're saying to yourself, I really thought you was my friend and stuff like that. I thought around my cool people, but then you find out that the people that you're cool with, it's not really people you need to be hanging around with. And to me, I mean, friends come a dime a dozen and stuff like that, and, it's kind of hard to, you know, to be a certain way, I guess, when it comes to people and their dealings and their doing shit. So that being said, and with me, I deal with a lot of issues at hand and stuff like that. There it is. My thing is off. But anyway, I deal with a lot of people as well as, in hand and stuff like that. So, this has happened to me. I walked into a room, and I didn't exactly open the door yet, and then it was like, was she? And then, and I heard giggles. And then, how you just stand there and you're like, and you listen and listen. Then you walk in the room, everybody gets quiet. And they're like, hey, what's up? And you're like, To me, I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. I feel like this. You just got blessed. And the reason why I say you just got blessed is because it's time to clean your closet. Once you realize that these people around you that you thought were your friends and they're talking about you like a dog or they talk about you in a fierceness manner, it's time for you to let them go. Don't get mad. Don't be like, well, you know what, fuck all y'all. But then again, just go in. But to me, the best medicine is a silenced mouth. Because when you walk away from people and they don't understand what happened or whatever the case may be, you kind of get the best revenge. But then again, sometimes it's best just to go to fuck off and let them know that you don't like it, you don't tolerate it, and it will not be done that way with you. But then again, people always want to know why you're not calling him or talking to him anymore. But then again, you could also walk inside the room and just start beating the shit out of people. But then again, what would that really solve? Whoa! Anyway, I just, that's happened to me. But the fierceness about it is, let me just tell you something real quick, and I'm trying to make this really, really, really fast. I was talking to a guy once upon a time, online, and the simple fact of the matter is that we really clicked and stuff like that. And when you start clicking with someone and you feel as though you're really cool with this person and stuff like that, you kind of start telling them information that normally no one really knows. And due to the fact that they're like really nice and really cool, but what happens when you tell them certain things and they react on the other person's side? Let me give you an example. I was talking to a guy who asked me, was I inside of a video of porn? I was like, no. He was like, well, it looks like you. Okay. My thing is this. I don't have to lie to you. If I fuck on porn, then I fuck on porn. If I fuck in the street, I fuck in the street. You're not that much of a fucking factor I need to lie to you. So I'm telling you it's not me. And you can look for it and everything else. And then the shade was like, when you get a chance to see the person, you're like, really? That looks like me. And I was like, that looks like me. He said, well, if you kind of like, look like really, really, like really, really hard in certain angles, it could be you. But bitch, it's not me. But you're going to make the person be me. You know what I'm saying? So the simple fact of the matter is that it's no shame in my game. Whatever I do it. But my thing is this, if I ain't do it, I'm not going to admit that I did it. I didn't do it. So the simple fact of the matter was like, I went to my friend, I told him what he had said. And normally, he'd be like, normally a friend, like if you can't even say, well, Raven, that fuck with me, I'd be like, well, listen, boo, this is what we're going to do. We're going to handle this. Oh, excuse me. Oh. But if you came to me and you tell me, you say, you know, somebody's fucking me, we're going to handle it. It's not going to be an issue of, you know, well, you know, they said this and this. I'm like, well, we're going to handle this. Because first of all, you should make that person, you know, a factor. Fuck them. That's how I feel. And whether you did it or whether you didn't, I'm on your side. If you tell me you didn't do it, then fuck it, you didn't do it. But then again, I'm going to wonder if you did it. But then again, I really don't give a fuck. Especially if somebody that's against you. So, because a lot of times people come at you and they try to say mean things, but it really has nothing to do with what they're trying to do. They want to try to spark a fire. And there are people out here who will say anything they could possibly do to you just so you can get mad. Not that they mean it. Like, not that they mean what they're saying about you, but they want to see if they can piss you off. I want to push your buttons. I want to piss you off. So I went to the guy and I told him what they said. He was like, well, maybe it is you. You know, why would a person lie on you? Why would they do this? Okay, this is online. This is the world of today. There are people out here being lied on left and right. You know, the simple fact of the matter is that I'm coming to you, you're like the closest thing to me, and we're talking about almost in reference to a relationship, and you're talking about that thing that the guy must be telling the truth. So that being said, I said, fuck him. I said, let me tell you something about me, bitch. If I want to fucking fuck a man on porn or fuck a woman or anything I want to fuck or fuck animals or dogs or piss or anything, that's my decision. Do not sit up here and tell me that that's what I did. If I did it, I did it. I have no reason to lie. Anyway, we left each other alone. We left each other alone for a couple of years. He comes back. He saw videos of me. So now he saw the videos of me and stuff like that. He got a chance to see what I look like. Now, we never met. But now he saw what I look like. He's like, wow. Now, he went by my pictures, but he saw how I look, you know, on the camera. You know, in the simple fact of the matter, he felt as though, wow, you're really fucking beautiful. This is what he told me when he saw, you know, me back up. You're really fucking beautiful, you know. And I feel as though, you need to you know, we need to try to reconcile and see if we can make this work. Nigga, fuck you. What the fuck I look like? Oops, I said a bad word. But fuck you. You know, my thing is this, is that you don't come back. You do not come back. I'm like this. I'm a ride and die bitch. And this is how I am. And I'm going to keep it cute and I'm going to keep it real. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. When you go down, I grab you so you don't have to hit the ground. Hopefully, you would do the same in the favor. If somebody go up against you, they're going up against us. If you say you fall in Raven, if you saying Raven, I'm hurting, I'm going through this and this, it is my job as a friend to try to help you get out that spot. That's what friends do. We stick out for each other. We look out for each other. We try to make things better for each other. Through the trials and tribulations that we're going through, it's always good to have someone there that has our back. Now, if you're going to be laying in the bed with me and you're supposed to be my man and we swapping spit and DNA, bitch, you're supposed to have my back. I'm not saying that I'm always supposed to be right. But then again, I normally am. But then again, I'm not. But then again, I can't be. But then again, who gives a fuck? And my thing is this, is that I'm a ride and die. So I'm not going to sit back and believe everything somebody tells me in reference to a lot of other things. And I feel as though the person laying next to me should have my back. Just like I have their back. You know, and if you're not that kind of person who has my back, then why the fuck are you here? That's how I feel. I mean, that's how I feel. If you don't feel that way, that's on you. But I feel as though that person laying next to you in that bed that's swapping DNA, or the person you meet online, whatever the case may be, supposed to have your back. And that also goes back to what I was saying, when you walk into a room of people that you know and that you're cool with, they're supposed to have your back. Now, if they're talking about you like a dog and stuff like that, they don't have your back. What you need to do is get your shit and get the hell away from these people, because they're not for you. A lot of times we go down in life because we surround ourselves around people that are not really for us. And the reason why they keep us there is to make sure we never get to the blessing that we could possibly get to. That's why it's very important to know your surroundings and the people that you trust around you. Because if they're not picking you up, they're only bringing you down, honey. And they're not showing you brighter, lighter, and brighter things, honey. Then they're only taking you into darkness. And it is what it is. Anyway, enough of that. And I'm sure he probably see this video. But hey, boo, you know, like I said before, we could be friends, we could be cool and stuff like that, but that relationship shit is squashed. I don't want you. I don't see you that way no more. It is what it is. And if I did that to somebody else, if I betrayed you or I feel as though I went against your back, I don't think you should be friends with me. Be like, fuck Raven, fuck that bitch. And that's how you should handle it. Because I showed you the kind of friend I am, that when you go down, I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm not for me, and I'm for self. And if I'm not for self, I'm not about your time. You're better than me. You need to get rid of my ass and get rid of me. Kick me to the curb. I mean, the goose is good for the candy. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you surround yourself around people that's for you. And anybody has anything negative to say about you, watch them motherfuckers. And I'm going to tell you something. If you're such a negative fucking person and stuff like that, and you're trying to tell somebody else something about their life, who the fuck's supposed to believe you? Anyway, it is what it is. And that's why I made these videos and stuff like that, because a lot of times we all need somebody to talk to. You come to me, I try to help you, I help you, you help me, and it's what it is. Anyway, I just don't understand though. It just gets me sometimes, you know. Life is so short, and I don't understand why is it so hard for us to look out for each other. Because it's not that hard, it's not that bad, it's not a difficult task. Anyway, it is what it is. Guess you do it your way and I'll do it mine. So thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all the new people who's come to see your new sister. I'm a mess. Anyway, you do you. You do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.